Hey guys, I am broadcasting live for the first time here on Facebook. I've been itching to try this out since the feature was released, so I figured no better time than the present to do that on the last day of 2015. So since we're live, don't know what to expect, but I just wanted to take this opportunity to kind of recap my year in yoga. I just posted my final yoga recap over on my Glitter and Dumbbells page. And I promised that I'd make a quick video to just talk about my experience because it's been crazy amazing. So just to talk quickly about how I got into my yoga challenges, first you need to know the background. I am not what I would consider a yoga girl. Surprisingly, when I started my fitness journey, I was that person when I saw yoga or stretching on the workout calendar, I was the one to always skip that. I just didn't enjoy it. I didn't feel I was talented at it. And so I avoided it for a long time. The first time I actually remember really liking yoga was when I did P90X3. And I believe that was last year in 2014. That yoga routine really opened my eyes to how beneficial yoga was. So I started maintaining an interest in it. Then PiYo came out, and even though PiYo is not traditional yoga, just that flexibility training was just revolutionary for me. It totally changed my fitness, and so now I'm a big proponent of any kind of flexibility training, even getting certified in PiYo. So that was a big turning point for me, but I always looked at, those yoga people on Instagram and just thought, wow, that'd be so cool to do that stuff, but you have to be into yoga from the time you were born to be able to do that kind of stuff. That's just the mentality that I had. But I kind of looked at my first yoga challenge at the end of last year. So those of you that know me well know that typically in January, I tackle a Whole30, which is a 30-day nutrition protocol that helps you eliminate inflammatory foods. And then you add in those foods at the end and you really get a sense of how your body reacts to different things. I love the Whole30. I've done 3 of them. And I started doing that in January because January is a really tough month for me. It's probably when I'm at my lowest point emotionally. I love the months of October through December. All kinds of cool stuff happens. And so when January hits, it's just kind of this big letdown, because I realized that we are so far away from getting back to that point in the year. So I kind of am down in the dumps a lot in January. Plus, I have 2 weeks off for Christmas because I work in public schools. And then obviously going back to work in January always makes me a little sad. So I started the Whole30 in January just because I needed some kind of goal, some kind of challenge to keep focused on, so that it would kind of divert my attention away from the fact that I wasn't feeling my best. And while I love it, it's a big time commitment. There's a lot of work and effort that goes into a Whole30. And the end of last year was especially rough for me for some reason. And I knew that I just didn't have it in me to take on that kind of commitment. So I thought to myself, what else can I do in January that's very goal focused? It's a challenge that I'm working towards. It's something that's going to keep my attention every day so that I can kind of forget about the fact that, it's a low point in the year for me. And then I stumbled across the yoga challenges on Instagram, hosted by Kino Yoga and Beach Yoga Girl. And I thought, this is perfect. One simple yoga pose a day, just 5 minutes or less, do my pose, take the picture. It's small, it's bite-sized, it's something I can manage, and it's something that I'm working towards. And so I immediately latched onto that as a way to go through my January. And that's all I intended it to be. I actually didn't know anything about Kino Yoga and Beach Yoga Girl. I didn't know that they did these monthly challenges every month. So I thought, I'm just doing this January thing and that'll be the end of it. And hopefully I can move on with my year after that. But I fell in love with the first challenge in January and just was amazed at how much I could do, because like I said, I thought to be able to do some of that stuff, you've had to have been practicing yoga for years. And to actually put myself in a position to try out some of those things that I just been too scared to try, and realizing that I could do a lot of it was absolutely amazing. And it was great to have that, like I said, bite-sized chunk every single day, just to keep my focus. And it was really cool to have my husband as my photographer because we kind of bonded over that. And, you know, he would help me with certain yoga poses that I struggled with. And sometimes seeing him do it would kind of help me get a new perspective on the pose. So it kind of helped us bond in that sense as well. And so then when the next yoga challenge came up in February, I decided to do that. And then in March, I decided to do that. And it kind of just snowballed. And it wasn't until about summer that I realized, well, I've come this far. I wonder if I could complete a whole year of yoga challenges. And so that became my goal during the summer. And, you know, I'm proud to say that I completed it. I just finished my last yoga challenge of the year. It's been an incredible ride. And I feel like I've progressed so much in the whole process. And, you know, you might not see a daily yoga picture from me. I need to give my husband a little bit of a break because he's worked hard to be my photographer all year. But I'm going to continue doing it because I just love the progress that I've made. It's, you know, my mindset has shifted completely. Things that I never thought I could tackle, I know that I can now because these yoga challenges have proved to me that all you have to do is try it. You know, you never know what you're capable of. So I'm really thankful that I had this year of yoga challenges. I'm going to keep going and, you know, hopefully learn more about myself. But I've also had the privilege of taking a couple groups of people during a couple months of the year through a private Facebook group of these yoga challenges in case people weren't comfortable with posting publicly on social media. I provided a safe space on a couple occasions for groups. And so it's been really cool to see some of my friends, you know, in that group and then continue on with their yoga challenges. So it's brought me to a whole new level of my fitness, a whole new level of my mindset, and I'm just really grateful for that. So that's how I got into it. That's what I've gotten out of it. And I'm just really excited that I completed a full year because I never intended it for, you know, for it to be a year-long thing. I really thought it was going to be just 30 days and be done with it. But, you know, it's definitely opened my eyes to all the benefits of yoga and all the wonderful things that it can offer you. So I just wanted to share that with you so you kind of know what my experience and my journey has been. So I love talking yoga. So if you ever have questions, let me know. I see Leffers on here. Thanks for tuning in on my first live broadcast. Happy New Year to you, and I hope I'll see some yoga poses from you as well. So that's it, guys. I look forward to 2016 and continuing with yoga, of course, and all my other fitness endeavors I've got going on. Hammer and Chisel, I got a group going right now for that, and it's been amazing. So that is my yoga journey. I can't wait to check back in with you guys and tell you how things are going in 2016. So I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.